I feel like nobody has talked about this, so I'm curious to know, is anyone else feel like they cannot relate to or be interested in anything that is not realistic? I've always struggled with getting invested in things that don't feel 100% realistic to me. I found a lot of this actually came up when I was a kid. Like, for example, I remember in kindergarten when everyone was saying what they wanted to be when they grew up, and some people were saying they wanted to be like a princess or an octopus. I just thought that was stupid because it is not realistic, and even my little like 5-year-old self couldn't get into that level of fantasy. Same thing with books. I was always more interested in factual stuff, reading like books about all different sorts of bugs or all different sorts of dinosaurs or like picture encyclopedias. I just had zero interest in any sort of made up story. It's also included religion. I never believed in religion, even going to a religious school. I just couldn't understand how it just didn't compute in my brain. I'm like, they're teaching us about snakes that have legs and can talk, and I'm like, snakes cannot talk. This does not feel realistic. I've actually found that this got a little less intense as I got older for whatever reason, and now I can sort of enjoy things more even if I know that they aren't necessarily realistic, and can dream a little more. And this isn't even like an objective thing because it's really based on what I perceive to be realistic or not, because as I got older it's also started bleeding into like what I felt like I could make my life into, and then there was things I thought were realistic to be able to do and things that I thought weren't realistic, even if they were possible, and like they are things that I could do. I just decided it wasn't realistic for me for whatever reason, and so it kind of made this mental block around specific pathways. I'm sort of thinking that this is related to literal thinking and black and white thinking, but I feel like it's not something that I've really heard other people talking about. So I'm really curious to hear your thoughts, if this is something that you can relate to at all. And I would absolutely love to continue this conversation in the comments.